Hey Blue Jays, how are you today? It's good to be here with you on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Um, for this SOAR meeting, it is our last SOAR meeting on growth. Okay, so we've kind of been focusing this whole time during distance learning on growth, which is really important during this time of like finding this new normal. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about today is our Blue Jay Live Your Best Life May Challenge. Um, I'm trying to find prizes and things that you guys as teenagers would participate in. So like this week, we have some really cool yard games that we'll give away. There'll be 4 winners, and we also have a state fair package from the Parks and Recs that we'll give away. I already have one 10th grader who sent me a picture, so her name will be put in the drawing. For every picture that you email me or that you post on our Facebook, Stanley Public Schools Facebook, under the picture, every picture you post or send me, your name gets put in for the drawing, and every Friday we'll have 4 winners. And so you can win things like fair passes, pool passes, yard games, Pinnacle gift cards, Stanley Bucks, Joyce's, Subway, like just a bunch of different gift cards that you can use. So it's going to be pretty cool. So I hope that you guys get out and do some of these challenges. So it's really important that during this time that you get out and you get moving. It's really important during this time that you show gratitude and thankfulness. And it's really important during this time that you spread kindness to other people, because there's some people who are struggling during this time. There may be moments that you are struggling. And so these are ways that we can live our best life. I just talked to someone yesterday and I asked them, how are they doing? And they said they're doing good, but they miss being around all of their friends in school and they miss their spring sport. So being active right now might look different than it normally does in your spring, but you can still be active. So get out with your family, get out with your friends, and get moving, okay? So you'll find, I'll post that on my Instagram as well, but you need to email me pictures or post them on our Facebook, okay? Stanley Public Schools Facebook to get your name in the drawing. So get out there, Blue Jays, show your gratitude, get moving, and be kind to those around you. So there are a lot of benefits to choosing growth, okay? So growth is doing new things. Growth is doing hard things. Growth is stepping out of that comfort zone and being just a little bit uncomfortable, right? That is what growth looks like. So I want to know, how have you grown during this time? All right, what changes have you had to make to stay healthy and to stay happy? All right, these are the benefits of growth. This is the benefits of being uncomfortable, of trying new things, of failing and getting back up and trying again. Okay, these are the benefits. You unlock and achieve your potential. You'll feel good about yourself after you grow, right? Your values and strengths, they become stronger. You will grow in humility and you will begin to know who you are a little bit more each time. You will become more so that you can do more and you can give more to others, and you'll be an example for others around you to follow. All right? Those are the benefits of growth. So I wonder, what are you doing to grow? Think about this too. Part of growing is listening to those around you. And I encourage you and I challenge you to listen with the passion that you want to be listened with. So when a friend or a family member sits down to talk to you, stop and think, am I listening to them with the passion and the focus that I want them to listen to me? Am I taking turns in this conversation of sharing and listening? Listening is a part of growth, okay? So that's your first thing. Here's your homework for this week. And you know what? send me a chat, send me a message, send me an email, a text, whatever you want to do. I want to know how you are doing with this homework. So this is it. The first thing is this: check in with yourself. In this moment, what feelings am I feeling? Okay? Check in with yourself. And you might have a variety of feelings. You might be feeling a little bit disappointed, but you might also be feeling gratitude at the same time. You might be feeling joy, but you might also be feeling a little bit of anger at something. You can have a mixed feelings, like a few different ones, right? At the same time. So first, check in. How are you feeling? And be honest with yourself. Then I want you to Snapchat, message, call somebody, a family member, a friend. Ask them how they feel in that moment. Check in with them. It can be something like this: hey, it's Sarah. I just am sending you a message to check in. How are you today? And we don't want that sender like, yeah, I'm good. Like, seriously, how are you feeling today? So check in with someone else. The next thing that you do is you sit down and you name your disappointments. What are you totally bummed about right now? Right? It could be something that I'm bummed about right now. On Friday, the North Dakota High School Association sent out the message that our spring sports are officially canceled. So that little glimmer of hope that I was clinging to, that maybe we'd get a few track meets in, maybe we'd have our regional and state tournament, those were gone, and I had to process through that. All right, so that's my disappointment. I'm not going to just sit in it, but I have to acknowledge that disappointment. I can't ignore it because it's just going to sit there and grow and grow and grow, and that's not the growth that I want. So I process through it. I sit in it a little bit. I acknowledge that I'm sad about it. For some reason, just lately, it's been popping up with me that I'm not going to go to Greece this summer with Miss Albertson and Mr. Peterson and my daughters and the other kids that were going to go. For some reason, that's been coming up with me. So I need to sit in that disappointment, right? I'm sad about that. The governor just told us on Friday that we would not be coming back onto school grounds this year. I had that little bit of hope that I was going to get to spend the last couple weeks with each of you. I have to sit in that disappointment a little bit, okay? I have to acknowledge that I am disappointed, that I am sad about that, all right? So name your disappointments, all right? Check in with you, check in with someone else. Name your disappointments. Name something that you're thankful for. One thing that you are thankful for. You know what it is right now for me? My family and I on Sunday nights have been watching The Last Dance documentary on the Bulls and Michael Jordan on ESPN. And it is something that every Sunday at 8 o'clock, the five of us sit around and we watch The Last Dance together and we talk through it. And my husband and I were huge Bulls fans in the time that they were winning those championship games. My favorite player was Scottie Pippen. And so we get to go back a little bit into our own history and remember what that was like to cheer on the Bulls. So my gratitude is for that ESPN documentary because it brings my family together and it brings back good memories for me and my husband. Something that you are thankful for. And then the last thing, so this is number 4, is what are you going to do daily that will have a positive effect on those around you? Is it posting something positive? Is it sending a gratitude text or letter? Is it calling a friend that you know is struggling? Is it donating to the food pantry? Something positive that we have on our Live Your Best Life challenge is decorate a sidewalk with positive messages. have a backyard baseball game with your family. Just this last weekend at our lake, we had some kids playing a kickball game in our yard. It was awesome. It was so fun. We laughed, we played. There was a little bit of competitive edge, right? That was positive for all of us. That playing, that laughing, that kind of stuff. So, what are you going to do to be a positive effect on others around you every day? All right, that's all I have for you today, Blue Jays. Know that I miss you. Know that I look forward to seeing you around the community when you're out and about, since some of the social distancing restrictions are being lifted. But know most of all that I care about you and I love each and every one of you. Now, I want to see your pictures. I want to see your photos. I want to see you participating in this Live Your Best Life Challenge. Have a great day.